Hello traders, this is Roger Scott from Market Geeks, and today I'm going to show you how to select the best stocks for day trading and swing trading. Before I begin, I'd like to remind you to subscribe to our channel, and don't forget to download your free trading report at marketgeeks.com. One question I get asked often when I'm presenting seminars is how to pick the best stocks for day trading. This is a great question and one that makes a huge difference in your bottom line. Picking the wrong stock can make a major contributing factor to why some trades don't work out and others do. Oftentimes, the same setup can have entirely different results when trading two separate but related stocks. Even stocks that have a high degree of correlation can have a different result on your bottom line if you don't choose the better performer out of the two. Each stock that I choose for my daily hit list, as I like to call it, goes through a filtering process that I've been using for several years now. It's a simple process that you can use and adjust to your criteria. Once you begin using this type of method, it will become second nature, and you will find that whenever you look at stocks, you will automatically begin analyzing and thinking if they fit your criteria on a subconscious level. The first and most obvious factor I look at is the price of the stock. If I'm going long, I'll usually stick with stocks that are priced over $20. If I'm selling stocks, I may look for lower price stocks, but I never go below $15. There has to be a good reason for me to look at a stock that's priced in the low range. Otherwise, I stick to stocks that are priced between $30 and $150 per share. I find that higher price stocks have more intraday price volatility than lower price stocks. You want to find stocks with strong volatility, so always try to go for the higher price stock if you have to choose between two different stocks. This is something beginners don't pay too much attention to because they don't yet realize how much wide spreads can damage your bottom line. The daily trading volume largely influences the spread between the bid and the offer, so make sure you trade stocks that have an average daily volume over 250,000 shares per day. Stocks that have low daily volume may exhibit strong volatility, but the spreads will be so wide that your profit potential between the time you enter the trade and exit the trade will be wiped out due to the gap between the bid and the offer. Before you make your final decision to enter a position, always check the bid and offer live to see how far apart the spread really is. This will give you a good idea what your loss will be on the spread alone. Another important factor you should examine prior to entry is the daily trading range. Some stocks have a relatively small trading range that makes them bad candidates for day trading. However, every stock at one point or another, regardless of their typical characteristics, goes through a trading expansion period. This usually occurs when there are some fundamental news related to the particular business industry or the company itself and has a significant effect on the daily trading range of the stock. These range expansion periods are ideal periods for day trading, so make sure you know how to determine if significant range expansion is taking place. I prefer to use the average true range indicator to determine range expansion. I wrote several articles on using the ATR to determine the daily range, and you can find them at marketgeeks.com. In a nutshell, the ATR measures the daily trading range and averages the total over a specified period of time. You should make sure the ATR is significantly increasing and producing a minimum daily range of $2. Otherwise, the stock won't give you enough profit potential to make your risk to reward level high enough to trade it in the first place. One of the biggest driving factors for individual stocks is their sector. Statistically, sectors are responsible for roughly 70% of all movement of individual stocks. So knowing what other stocks in your chosen stock sector are doing can be very important in determining if you want to add the stock to your daily hit list or not. Take gold, for example. You can see by comparing these two separate stocks how they move in the same direction. the majority of the time. If you look at most sectors such as oil, semiconductors, as well as dozens of others, you will see very strong correlation between individual stocks. Notice how the two separate companies are moving almost identically to each other. You will double your position by trading these two stocks at the same time. When selecting the best stocks for day trading or swing trading, make sure you follow these basic guidelines. Always pick higher price volatile stocks that are going through a range expansion. Make sure you look at real-time spreads between the bid and offer to make sure the spreads are tight. Always look at correlation and sector analysis before selecting your stocks for your daily hit list. Next time, I will give you some tips to improve your hit list even more. Thanks for joining us for today's tutorial. Don't forget to subscribe to our video channel and visit MarketGeeks.com for your free trading report. This is Roger Scott wishing you the best in your trading.